This is an opportunity for us to really use the resources that we have to the best of our ability. You know, we in Beaufort County, we really have the great fortune of having some wonderful online software support systems for our students to enhance learning not only in the classroom but also outside of the classroom.
We are using USA Test Prep in our U.S. History class, and we are using it to prepare the students for the end of course exam. We've been able to put each student has enrolled in USA Test Prep, and so they can go online at home and practice. They can do practice tests, they can play games, they can do worksheets. There are all kinds of things that they can do to prepare them and get them ready for the end of course exam.
Compass Learning is a web-based program that we used that is aligned to South Carolina state standards and national standards that has math and language arts are directly aligned, but it also has science and social studies included in it, and it's a package that students can use at school or at home, anywhere where there's an internet connection.
Compass Learning is good for students because Compass Learning, it helps you a lot. It helps you in math, language arts, social studies and all that. It helps you, you understand it more.
My oldest daughter, when I went in for her parent-teacher conference this past fall, her teachers informed me that her MAP scores had increased at least 26%, and they asked me what I had done different, and I didn't think of anything that was different except that she had done the virtual learning school, and they said that that really helped.
Ooh, try again.
Compass is appealing to students because it's very interactive. There's kids click on different things. There's little warm-up activities that are like little games, like little math facts or a grammar sort of game that gets them warmed up for the actual activity. And then inside the activities there's little video clips, there's a lot of dragging, dropping. There's a new feature where they're actually writing in the program, where there's sort of like a virtual writing space for them to use. It's very engaging for the kids. Again, we use it for K through 8, and a lot of them are really using it quite a bit at home, at Boys and Girls Club, in different places. But the biggest engagement factor is that it's very kid-friendly. It is very educational, but at the same time, it's something that does appeal to our students.
Well, Apex we use, it's a computer program that we use for many reasons. Primarily, the most use it gets is for our credit recovery program, where students who have failed a course, but with a 55 or above, once approved by guidance, can basically use the course to make up the class without having to retake the class. They take pre-assigned units in it, and they demonstrate an understanding of the material, which justifies us giving them a pass or a 70 on the course, and that way they don't have to retake the credit. It helps students primarily that get a little off track get back on track towards graduation and on time.
I'm working on U.S. history because I need to graduate, so I think it's easier than being in the classroom because you get to work at your own pace and you get to get more work done because you can work on it at home and other places, so you get a lot more done.
Pass Push is a good opportunity for us to help students who not only have initiative but also have great need spend that additional time at home, outside of the school environment, preparing for those spring assessments. Virtual summer school we felt was tremendously successful. You know, there's a ton of research out there that talks about summer loss. And this is not a body of research that's just been compiled over the past decade. We're talking about the past 5 or 6 decades that's just talked about summer loss. And we saw a wonderful opportunity without spending any additional money to use a resource that we had to engage students at home and parents at home on a voluntary basis. And we really just wanted to see if people would be willing to put the time in. And we were pleasantly surprised. Over 2,000 students participated. We could see the growth from their spring assessment to their fall assessment, returning back to school. We were very encouraged to continue what we're doing as it relates to virtual summer school. Probably one of the biggest challenges that we had to overcome from this past summer was helping students who may have wanted to participate but didn't have an opportunity to have access or connectivity or even a computer at home. So we really spent the majority of this school year trying to work with community partners to find a way to make that happen for students. So this coming summer, summer 2011, we'll be able to hopefully close a couple of those gaps as well, because if a student has a desire and a family has a desire to participate, we don't want things like that to be an obstacle.
TCA is Triumph College Admissions, and students use this to practice for the SAT, ACT test, and PSAT test. It's really useful for them in the fact that they can take a practice test and then it'll give them their strengths and weaknesses immediately with lessons to follow for them to work on. And the results have been tremendous. Student scores have risen, and it's been proven that students that have used TCA have increased their test scores significantly.
I went up on all 5 of my MAP scores a lot, and it helps me a lot. Yeah, if you do it at home and you do it at school at the same time, it really connects.
Compass learning is a good thing for you. It helps you learn and get smart.
With our Promethean boards, we have that opportunity to present it to the whole class. We have computer labs. We are technology rich here in Beaufort County. And I go to other places and they say, well, we don't have any of that. So I'm proud to be here.